Hello there. What is up, everyone? I am Joey. I hope you got that joke, that hello there joke. It's from Star Wars. Anyway, what is up? I am Joey here. I hope you are all doing great. Thank you so much for coming to watch this video on the top 5, I would say, like, rarest. I don't know if that's really the right word. They're not rare, but they're just things that I own that are really cool that I just want to talk about. Though you guys ask me about my collection all the time, and I am so happy to finally really just sit down and take the time to really just, you know, look at my collection and go, wow, I've got some really cool stuff. So this is 5 things from my collection that we are going to talk about today. Let's get on with the video. Should we get on with the video, Mabes? Let's get on with the video. So, we're not going to do this in any particular order, but I'm going to talk about 5 things and an honourable mention as well. So, number 1 thing that I want to talk about, and this is really something I really definitely want to talk about, and you guys might have seen it, you might not have seen it, but you need to see it. I have got a life-size 1.1 replica resin statue of Pikachu. Now, this statue resin is humongous. It is huge. It's life-size 1.1 replica by Zero Tribe Studios of Pikachu. I really think that not many of these exist. I'm almost sure the number is within the couple of hundreds. These averagely go from anywhere from a couple of £100 all the way over the £1,000 mark. Now, these are super rare. I've only ever seen one for sale, and it's mine. There's different variants of it. There's one with a sitting down Pikachu, the one with the standing up Pikachu, which is the one I've got, and there's also now Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle versions as well, which I definitely don't own. These statues are so big that it has its own dedicated space. I've had to get another IKEA Beaster set just to put this on, as well as a few more booster boxes and my Skyrim statues as well. This is the biggest statue I've ever owned. Those of you that know I collect first figure statues as well. This is the biggest one by far, this Pikachu one, and it is huge. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. If you can ever buy one, I absolutely recommend you do. It's 100% must have for any Pokemon fan and Pikachu fans, as you know I am a huge Pikachu collector myself, and that is my number 1 thing on this list is the life-size Pikachu replica. Now, my second thing is actually a Pokemon Pikachu Nintendo 64. This, in some countries, was exclusive to different shops like Toys R Us, etc. But here in the UK, you could actually buy this, and I believe it came with Pokemon Snap. This is a Pikachu where the cheeks of the console light up when it is on. As you know, on the Nintendo 64 original, it had that little on switch, and when you switch the console on, it had that little red LED to inform you that the console was on. And also, basically, this console, the cheeks light up. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I still use it to this day to play my Pokemon games on, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap Original, Pokemon Stadium 2, and all those types of games are on the Nintendo 64 console, and this is the console I still use. To reset the console, you use Pikachu's foot. It comes with a blue Pokemon controller. It's a gorgeous console. I absolutely love it. It's quite expensive now, I believe around about the £100 mark. I bought this some years ago now, and a boxed console of this is within the couple of £100 mark, and a sealed version and graded are thousands and thousands of pounds. So if you can, again, as a Pokemon and Pikachu collector, this is a must-have for me, in my opinion. But if you can get your hand on one for cheap, go for it, because they are wicked. My next thing is actually a one in the world. So I found this amazing statue maker called Dream Studios by Yum. They are an Australian-based handcrafting resin makers. They usually specialize in Pokeballs. So they make Pokeballs, like plastic Pokeballs, and they have like little dioramas in them, like, you know, a Bulbasaur in a forest, or, you know, a Pikachu or a Charmander on a volcano. And these Pokeballs are usually see-through. I reached out to this person and said to them, look, I love Pokemon Stadium. I really want you to make a diorama of it. And I want a battle to be between my two most favorite Pokemon, reenacting the scene of the Sabrina episode where Pikachu is fighting the Kadabra and Haunter comes in. And they absolutely made it for me. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. I absolutely love this diorama. Like I mentioned, it's a one in the world. It cost me around about 250 Australian dollars to make. That's how much they charged me, which is around about the 100 to 150 pound mark. There is not another one of these on the planet. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I don't actually know if they're still going now, so if they are and they're watching this video, I still have it in my collection. It's amazing. Thank you so much. But yes, this is a one in the world replica of a Pokemon Stadium battle in a Sabrina-like battle theme. And I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous, and thank you so much for making it. And it's one of my favorite and definitely one of my most rarest Pokemon things that I own. My number 4 is something that I actually don't have any other of. So I've got a sealed case of Hidden Fates Tin's first prints. That may not be very exciting. It's certainly not really, but it's just something cool that I've actually recently found lying around in my games room. You know, when you have your room, my room's quite, it's quite a lot of stuff in a small space, and I just recently found my a few sealed things. I got a cabinet of sealed stuff. I've got sealed stuff kept in boxes away from damp, and I've also got scattered around just random boxes full of tins, etc. And I actually found a case of Hidden Fates tins, 6 tins, 2 of each artwork, which I just thought was really, really cool thing to have lying around. Of course, Hidden Fates, one of the modern sets, one of the modern, most recent sets, but is, I believe, now out of print. They had a first wave and a second wave. First wave being the plastic, and the second wave, it had the card inserts. And it's just really, really cool. I really like Hidden Fates. Of course, one of the reasons it's so expensive is most of the cards are of the 151 originals. So, yeah, really, really cool. Really like it. Of course, it's got that gorgeous Shining Charizard in it, the original Shining Charizard. And that's still a chase card, and PSA 10s are still hitting over £1,000. So it's something really cool to have lying around. And of course, I've just found out I'm having a little girl, so definitely an investment for the future for me and my family. So really cool to have lying around and possibly open one day, or sell to, of course, provide for my family, as all of us Pokemon investors do. So, but something really cool to have around in my collection. Really, really proud to own it. A sealed case of Hidden Fates. So, I've actually got a few honorable mentions before I tell you the last thing in my collection. I just want to honorable mention my entire glass cabinet to my left, which none of you actually see, but it's got Evolutions in, Darkness Ablaze and Rebel Clash, blisters, sealed boxes, mini Kanto tins, a sealed case of those, Celebrations ETB, a Celebrations Pikachu box, Shining Fates box, a Shining Legends box, Blastoise and Venusaur VMAX boxes sealed, a Champions Path sealed with Alistair and the other ground trainer. I've also got a Shining Fates Dragapult box, VMAX box, and a family-sized Pokemon cereal. Sealed, all sealed. But honorable mentions out of all of those, I have, of course, my Evolutions booster box, and I, of course, as well have an absolutely gorgeous Pikachu collection. I have about 50 graded slabs with Pikachu on, of a mixture of CGC, PSA, and Get Graded and Pocket Grade UK. They're all slabbed variants from about PSA 4s to 10s, with, CGC 8s, first editions, Get Graded 8s, 9s, 10s. So it's a mixture of lots of different things. They're all definitely worth mentioning. I'm a huge Pikachu fan, a huge Pikachu collector. Pikachu is my favourite Pokemon. I know that's super generic, but I also have things like amiibos lying around, Pokemon amiibos, Pikachu amiibos. I also have these really, really cool click-in toys of Pikachu, like keychains. They're really cool. Pokemon Pikachu A Day with Pikachu Funko Pops, which were Pokemon Center exclusives. I'm only missing about 2 from that set. And of course, numerous plushes and things like that. So those are some honorable mentions that I thought I would just mention, as well as I've got my Rocket Booster box there that has now been opened. I opened it for my charity stream, which I got my certificate there for. So really cool, lots of cool different things to mention there for you guys. But let's get on to my number one. So my number one thing, and as of this video, actually recently sold, but did have it in my collection a few weeks ago, Pokemon Stadium VGA graded 85 plus sealed PAL version of Pokemon Stadium. That was amazing to own in my collection. I owned that for many years, 10 plus, and also a sealed copy of Pokemon Snap original N64, again PAL. I still have both of those games open so I can play them on my N64. I'm waiting for them to come on the Switch so I can play them in bed, and they're just really cool things to own. So that is probably my number one thing that I have ever owned Pokemon, is sealed graded Nintendo 64 games, which actually sold for over £2,000 when they were in my collection. I sold them for over £2,000. So that's something that's really amazing to have owned and blessed to have owned. Really cool. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my room. I have so many things that I haven't spoke about. Of course, behind me there's things that I've not spoken about. So numerous Funko Pops, rares, exclusives, Target exclusives, more graded slabs. You know, the thing that I have made for me on Christmas where it's a drawing of myself and Lindsay. So many things I haven't spoke about. So if you did like this thing on the 5 rarest Pokemon things that I own, please do give me a like. And if we reach 50 likes, I'll make another video like this, maybe talking about the top 5 most expensive things that I own. Maybe the top 5 other things that maybe on different top 5 card things, top 5 cards that I actually do own, top 5 most expensive, top 5 rarest, things like that. So really help me out by pressing that like button, guys. Really helps me out. Subscribe if you are new. If you have enjoyed this little talk about my Pokemon collection and my love for Pokemon. I love Pokemon so much. It is actually my life. Games, video games, Nintendo and Pokemon are literally just my life. So if you love all those things, all things Nintendo, all things Pokemon, stick around here to I Am Joey. Hit the subscribe button, and I hope that you all have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. Peace.